I don't mind owning the shutdown issue, said the president. Eamon Javers will bring you in yet again. The president says very friendly. Okay.
Well, the part that we saw on camera wasn't very friendly, Scott, but he's talking about the part that we didn't see, the off-camera piece of that meeting. You know, this is the power of the presidency that you're watching right here, because this event was not scheduled to be open press. That is, there weren't supposed to be TV and still cameras in the room for this one. But the president made the decision to bring the press in. And what does that do? It gives him the last word on that Schumer-Pelosi meeting from earlier today. Previously, Schumer and Pelosi had the last word because they came out to the driveway to talk to reporters afterward. The president there underscoring his point, saying, look, I don't mind owning this issue, that is the issue of a government showdown, if it's on the terms of border security. He feels this is a political winner for him. He underscored that point, and he's casting it as an act essentially of political bravery and transparency in terms of accepting that he'll own the blame for any shutdown in that debate with Chuck Schumer earlier today by saying, look, we were debating back and forth. Finally, I said, I'll just take it. I'll own it, but let's get this done for the American people. So the president here insisting that he wants what he wants and standing by those terms. And we'll see if he's able to get it ultimately in these negotiations. But what he got just here is the last word in that debate today.
Yeah, he did. I should also let everybody know, Eamon, that the stock market did close during the president's comments, the Dow ending down by 52 points on what was a whipsaw day. Eamon, you have to believe that both the president and the leadership on the other side probably scored political points with their own bases today by virtue of what we saw come out of the Oval Office. The real question, and investors need to consider it as well, is what these folks can really do, if anything, over the next couple of years. Talk about infrastructure and some other things, and what, if anything, that's going to mean to the stock market.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right, Scott. They were talking to their bases. They were effectively talking past each other in the room there, and that gives you a sense of what it's going to be like in Washington for the next 2 years. And we saw this from some of the reporting from Nancy Pelosi meeting with her own colleagues on the Democratic side up on Capitol Hill after she returned from that meeting here at the White House, suggesting, and I'm going to paraphrase this quote that she gave in a closed-door session, but she said that if you get into a tinkle fight with a skunk, you end up covered in tinkle, or something to that effect about her meeting with the president today, saying ultimately she felt that she was the winner today because she was able to get the president to admit that he owns the political blame here. So admitting that they were trying to position the president to take some political blame from any shutdown that happens, and in effect a fairly gleeful Nancy Pelosi behind the scenes with her fellow Democrats in the wake of that meeting, suggesting that she had gotten the better of Trump. And then here we see Trump suggesting that he had gotten the better of Pelosi and Schumer. So nothing really accomplished today, but a lot of positions staked out, Scott. And now we'll see whether they can get to any kind of deal.